Welcome back, everyone. This is Baelwynn, and this is a continuation on the shooting drills that I did in the previous video. So this is going to build on that. It's going to feature 5 drills. I'm going to try and do it as quickly as possible. The first one is going to be an extension of the previous video. Yeah. So you're going to switch over to your P2020. You're going to about 10 to max 25 meters, but I figured that this line is pretty nice. Yeah, this is about 15 meters. From this view, you're going to switch over, shoot your targets in the head, maybe if you can, twice, so in head and in chest, and you're going to shoot and then slowly switch. And with a slow switch, I don't mean that you're going to shoot one and then you're going to just very slowly switch here. You're going to shoot one, switch, and you're going to wait 1 second before you shoot. And if you're too far off, or if you're, well, not close, you're going to adjust yourself, yeah? Right, so we go like that. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, from there, you're going to increase your speed once you get used to the muscle memory. From there on, you can actually try and shoot them twice. The bolt will fall down, but if you're quick enough, you can actually shoot them twice. Let me demonstrate. So that was one in the head, one in the chest. Again, I missed one there. That's a good one. I've actually tried and do it 3 times. It's possible, but it's not easy. Okay, so that's the second drill. The third drill is going to be a bit more difficult. It's going to be a reload drill, and the objective of the reload drill is that you get used to being in an uncomfortable situation. Perfect situation would be a full magazine, but that's not always possible. So you're going to first shoot the 2 first targets, 1, 2, then you're going to switch over, shoot the rest, yeah, and then you're going to switch over, reload, and then shoot another 2 again, right? So, once more, let's reload, make sure you're full. You're going to shoot the first 2 targets, 1, 2, then you're going to switch over, didn't reload, but okay. Then shoot, 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 and from there on, you're going to reload and do it again. That sounds a bit boring. It works, especially during the loading, that you learn to strafe. It's going to save your life. Yeah? So, shoot, shoot, switch. You're going to shoot, shoot, shoot. Reload. Strafing. Yeah, so my aim wasn't perfect there, but you get the gist, right? Okay. Okay, drop shooting. Pretty simple. You're shooting, and you drop down. It often helps in CQC, so you're close and you drop down. Thing is, be careful, because you're very slow and you're an easy target when you're not moving. The second thing you can do is you can actually, it's a form of drop shooting, right? Is you run and you slide, which is crouching, basically. A good one is backwards. Doesn't always work because you're still going in a straight line, but you can also go do it from the side. I think you could do it strafing, right? Alright, well, that's drop shooting. So, the last part of the drills is this. Combine all of it in your own creative way. And the last thing is to learn to strafe a lot during every pause when you can. Would be great if you can strafe and shoot at the same time, yeah? But as you can see, that's not too easy. What you can do is you can strafe, and the moment you try and shoot, just hold still for a minute. Yeah. For a second, I mean. So, strafe, strafe, and strafe. And you just hold it. Yeah, strafe, strafe, hold it. Strafe, strafe, hold it. Okay, well you get the gist, right? My ammo is almost gone, so this is it. Hope you found it useful. And see you next time. So, just before I go, because I ended the video, right? I just want to do a little touch up on why drills work, because it's easy to say, okay, just do these drills, and they're kind of meaningless because you're not doing them in a honest real life situation, like in a game that I'm just showcasing right now. The thing is with those things is it's not supposed to be a real life or real game situation, right? It's supposed to be a practice, like with anything. If you're a musician and you're going to learn your first music score, you're not going to play the whole thing just right away, right? No, you're going to steadily try and master the little bits in between. So the thing is, it goes by the idea of isolation, integration, and when you've integrated, you're going to create, or you're going to actually use it in a real life or a real game situation. Let's just call it real life, right? Do you have to do it a lot to see improvements? No. About 5 minutes to 10, and maybe max 15 minutes, because more than 15 minutes is not going to help you much. You're just going to try and do those drills, right? By practicing the isolating movements, it's going to help you with muscle memory. It's actually going to help you maybe figure out if your sensitivity is good enough or not, right? Also, what's good to try out is your personal favorite weapons and see if that works with those, and if you can get any better, because it might not be a magnificent impact on your shooting, but little bits help, especially when you do ranked and such. It's the percentile increase or differences that matter, really. So if you know that, then it might be worth the effort to just try them. The integration comes when you actually go and play the actual game, right? Because of course, just trying them on targets that are standing still is not going to help you much when you're in a high chaotic environment. But what it might do is it might get you more used to different things. Like for example, reloading. There's a lot of moments in real life gaming that you're out of ammo. What do? Most people, including me, I'll be honest, I'll go into a bit of a panic because it's not nice to have no ammo, especially when you have like 25 HP. So what's a good thing is to get used to such situations, to ingrain the activity of the moment you're out of ammo, or the moment you have to reload, or the moment that you have to switch your weapon, that you start strafing. Sounds logical, right? Okay. Use different weapons. Don't do it a lot, so no more than 15 minutes. Do it often. You're not going to see a big change just doing it once or twice. It's like brushing your teeth. And what I prompt you to do is try and do it before every game. Maybe just as a warm-up. Yeah? Or maybe just as the first thing you do when starting up Apex. Just try it. get a bit warm, get used to the controls, and then go into your game. And maybe it's going to save your life one day. Have a great time. I hope it's useful. See you next time.
Check it out, care package coming in.